Most of the cars we test these days, from everyday drivers to high-performance machines, are downsizing their powertrains to meet increasingly stringent fuel economy standards. Even upper-crust Bentley isn't immune to this trend, as they've now added a V8 to their Continental GT lineup. So let's see if this Continental shift to 4 fewer cylinders makes for less of a Bentley, or if it lands the brand on new turf. Although known more for overindulgence than eco-consciousness, Bentley doesn't want to get left behind in the ever-changing automotive world. And that's where the 2013 Bentley Continental GT V8 comes in. While going from 12 cylinders to 8 could be a disaster for a company that prides itself on performance, the powertrain under this hood is more than up to the task. And although this V8's origins are in the Audi S line, it gets a thorough reworking at the hands of Bentley engineers to pump out 500 horsepower and 487 pound-feet of torque with the help of a pair of turbos. Displacing just under 4 liters, which is where some countries began imposing an additional road tax, it also includes cylinder deactivation to save a bit more fuel. Rear-biased all-wheel drive is still standard, and power flows through a new close-ratio 8-speed automatic transmission, which is incredibly smooth. The only way you can tell there's shifting going on is by the sound of the engine, which, by the way, sounds way better than the W12 ever did, especially at startup, when you get a nice bark that signals this car is ready for action. Where we were happy to oblige at our test track, where the GT V8 hit 60 in 4.2 seconds without breaking traction or a sweat. Indeed, the full quarter mile felt effortless as this 5,000-pound behemoth streaks down the quarter mile in just 12.5 seconds while cruising along at 111 miles per hour. Both times only a few tenths off the last Continental 12 we tested. Hauling down so much weight takes serious brakes, and the GT V8 has them, taking only a short 117 feet to stop from 60. Whoa, brother! Despite the 2.5-ton mass, the GT V8 is lighter than the W12 by 55 pounds, and a lighter front end means it's a bit more eager to turn in. Suspension has also been retuned, but there is still a huge amount of weight transfer during transitions. But when cruising the countryside, it really doesn't matter whether you're firing 8 cylinders or 12 or even 4. As Bentley engineers claim, you're spending more time in 4-cylinder mode than you realize. But as to why the V8 in the first place, government fuel economy ratings are much improved over the W12 at 15 city, 24 highway, and 18 combined. That's a 4 mpg gain overall. Our 20.7 miles per gallon test loop on premium is not bad for an ultra-luxury performance car. Open up the Continental GT V8's extra heavy doors and you'll be instantly greeted with the smell of fine leather and excess. Seats are super comfortable, and both cooling and heating provide further soothing. Extensive leather and woodwork are beautiful and feel great to the touch, and every interior control works with precision. And it is certainly still a beautiful car, as all of the Continental's sexy lines remain intact. V8 models will be easily distinguished, though, by a unique front fascia with black matrix grille with chrome trim, additional wheel options like these black and silver 21s, and a red Bentley B. When it comes to pricing, the V8 GT is naturally a bit less dear than the 12, and it is the new base Bentley starting at $176,725. That's still a lot of money, but more than any other car brand, Bentleys sure do feel like they're worth it. The 2013 Bentley Continental GT V8 is almost as fast as the 12 and gets better fuel economy. Sounds like a win-win. But more than that, Bentley has made the Continental a better car. As truth be told, the W12 was overkill. It may still be some mighty expensive property, but it's one we'll visit anytime.